Today we are flying out my favorite premium plane in the game. I feel like I say this every video, but let me tell you, if anyone is an OG, you guys would know that this plane has been with me through the bad times, the good times, and it's never let me down. But just to kind of keep the topic of the videos the same here, another a little concern. Every video I'm just gonna talk about a little concern I get in the comments, but untreated ADHD does not mean you act like you did cocaine. All right, you might want to check up on your your knowledge there, but I definitely have ADD or whatever the hell, the one where you're doing one thing and then like you get easily distracted. Whatever that's called, ADHD, ADD, and you need Adderall to focus, right, or some bullshit. But no, I don't take anything for it, and if I did, I probably wouldn't act like this. I would be, right? I'd be focused in my game. And if it wasn't treated, I mean, I don't know. Alright, maybe you're right. Maybe you guys are right. Alright. Anyways, we're in the Spitfire Mark 9, right? This is the Mark 9C. And way back when, this is 5.3. And it still is really, really good at 5.7. I mean, pretty much you're versing the same planes anyway, so it's not a big problem. But with the Spitfire, especially against the Japanese, you actually have to fly it as an energy fighter, which is different. But with this thing's climb rate, which is absolutely absurd, you should be okay to use it as an energy fighter. But definitely don't be afraid to turn against the Zero, especially if you're going fast, because this thing does turn really quick. As you know, Spitfires, they turn fast, so it's really cool. And I really, really like what they did with the engine. Wow. Awesome job, Gadget. Finally giving some love to planes, where all the fun happens, for me at least, in War Thunder. I feel like everyone switched to tanks. How many of you guys play tanks in the comments? Let me know, because I feel like the majority of the population actually moved to tanks now that tanks came out, because, not because, like, tanks are, like, the new hot thing, but because tanks are getting all the love right now, you know? And Gaijin thinks that planes are kind of like a waste of their resources. I mean, I don't know. I don't see it. I really feel like tanks have, tanks are very, very fun, but, I mean, War Thunder got its popularity and got all of this love because it's literally the only game in this entire genre that nails air combat, and at such a massive scale, you know? I mean, if you want to play tanks, you can play World of Tanks. I mean, World of Tanks is fun, but World of Warplanes is not fun. You know, you can't have a hit point based system with planes. With tanks, it works. So, I mean, for me, thinking about it from like a business perspective, I do get it, but at the same time, they made so much money off of the people that, you know, like me, like, oh my god. Because, I mean, I don't know, a high-tier jet fighter, like, for me, when I first started, if there was tanks and planes to choose from, even though I love tanks and planes, like, equally, like, I'm a World War II buff, like, I would choose planes because the transition from prop-driven aircraft to jet-driven aircraft is such like an awesome achievement to have. But with tanks, it lacks that like that gap. You know what I mean? Like there's no tier 4 prop and then tier 5 jet. It's like all just tanks. It's almost impossible to make it like that. I mean, with ships, I could see them doing, you know, patrol boats, you know, PT boats, whatever, destroyers, and then like battleships. All the way in tier 5, but like with tanks, it's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I get, you know what I mean, and I feel like the real money is in planes, and I feel like if they gave planes more love, and they really showed, you know, they listened to the community, a lot of people would come back, and they'd make a lot more money. I mean, all the real money is where the old players are. I mean, we gave them so much money, they were able to start a whole new development team, make tanks, make ships. Now I feel like the game's kind of slowing down a little bit. They got their foot off the throttle. They're focusing on other games like Crossout, Star Conflict, and stuff like that, which is upsetting because, you know, this game used to get patches like twice a week, and they'd add planes like every other week. They were adding a plane here, a plane there. They were drastically changing flight models all the time. It was an ever-changing game, but, you know, for me now, it's like I feel like it hasn't changed at all. Like it's this game is the same as when I quit it. Nothing has changed. Every plane feels almost identical as to when I phoned it last, especially the jets. You know, some props, like this plane, for example, I mean, they got changed, you know. The P-51 got a buff, the P-47 got a buff. You know, some planes got buffed, some planes got nerfed, but like jet combat is exactly the same. You know, the Hunter and the MiG-17 are still top dogs with top speed. The F-2 still lacks a little bit behind. But you know, it sucks. It's like not really a refreshing thing to come back to. You know, you feel like after a long break like that, you come back to some love from War Thunder, like, you know, maybe something new. But no, they really they weren't feeling it. But anyways, we're gonna get off that topic here, and we're gonna start focusing on this gameplay. So we got a Ki-84 here that I'm interested in getting on, but I really can't because of that N1K. Now these guys are gonna be trying to keep up with me, but they're gonna have a tough time. Now this M1K, if he's going fast enough, obviously he'll catch me, but I don't think he is. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna actually we're gonna real stall on these guys, but not a full real stall. I just want to make sure this Ki-84 doesn't have the speed to keep up with me. Now the Spitfire is not known for its climb rate, but it does have a very, very sensual climb rate. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna stall on top of this guy, and we're gonna show him how it's done. He looks like he's pitching up. He's trying to get a shot, which is fair, but I'm not gonna give it to him. So I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna keep turn fighting while I go down, get the energy, because I will outturn these planes if I'm going fast. These planes are very, very low on energy. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to abuse that. We're going to pop our landing flaps. And we're going to try to get behind this neck guy. I'm not worried about this other Ki. I'm worried about this neck guy down here. Looks like he wants to be an issue. I got two on me, so it makes it a little more difficult. So, you know, you don't want to fully commit. But if there was only one of them, I'd be confident in just landing flap turning my whole way. But the issue with that is if I fully commit to one of these guys, then the other guy can just climb off to the side and completely expose me. So we don't want that. Got another fucking guy over here. I'm getting a lot of love up here, so we might have to dive down here in a second because it's not looking too hot. I mean, I'm okay because I'm distracting 3 of their teammates while my whole team destroys them down low. You know, P-51 getting a nice dive in. So I didn't know that P-51 was up here. That's good to know. It's not bad to rely on your teammates, guys. If you're flying a prop and you know, or even a jet, it's not a bad thing to just, you know, kind of keep people at bay. Like I'm keeping these 3 guys at bay, although they kind of pulled off. But it's not a bad. It's not like you're being useless. I'm definitely not being useless right now. I mean, would it be better if I was down there, you know, killing all those easy targets? Yeah, it could have been. It could be better, but you know, well, yeah, it probably would have been better actually, because my entire team is full of fucking bombers. So if I noticed that, then I probably would have stuck with them, because those guys would have just been easy kills. But you know, that's not really an everyday thing in War Thunder where your entire team is fucking bombers. So, but this Ki-84 is probably gonna follow me up. But I noticed he's going pretty slow after that turn. So we're gonna actually go ahead and try and expose that, because the Spitfire has one of the highest or the lowest stall speeds in the game. So it makes it very, very difficult for any plane to like really keep up with the lift that this plane offers. So we're gonna really hope that this Ki-84 tends to overpass us from below. But it looks like he's gonna try and pitch up. So you know, it's getting pretty frustrating right about here, because nothing's really coming of anything right now, and I'm getting tailed endlessly. So what we'll do for you guys is we'll I was gonna say we'll cut to the action, but I feel like I'm about to get some right here. I'm about to make some happen because this is pissing me off. Yeah, alright, so he's about to pitch up on top of me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rudder down on top of this guy. And oh yeah, perfect. Alright, landing flaps. See how quick the fucking Spitfire reversals like that? No time to even react. No time to react. He's dead. Like, do you see how many times I just hit that guy? Let me know. He bailed out. This game sometimes. Alright, I'm counting that. So that guy just bailed out right in fucking front of me, so he's a loser. I don't care if you watch my videos, unsub right now. And one less viewer for me, because that is fucking annoying. And I don't want anyone that... If you guys do that, you have to stop. Please. What does it do for you? It does nothing. You know, it might save you 10,000 on... It doesn't even save you the repair, does it? Because your plane crashes into the ground anyway. I don't know. It's so tilting. It's so tilting. It makes me so mad. I mean, I guess that works for some of you guys, where you just kind of want to tilt the guy that outflew you. I mean, been there, but I would not bail out. I mean, I'd at least try. It's not like that guy didn't have a chance. But, I mean, he was in trouble. Definitely. I don't know how that fucking Zero is still alive, man. Or that Ki-84. And he just disappeared into thin air. Did he bail out too? Is that like a Japanese thing? Do they just bail out? I don't get it. I don't get it. But as you can see, this thing easily outflying all these Japanese planes, as long as you do it right and you use this thing's altitude, the climb rate, and just the stupid amount of lift it has at such a low speed. But this thing wants to head on me, I think. Be interesting. No shot there. He's going really quick, but if the P-51 chases him down, then the Ki-84 is going to have to make a move. He's going to have to dive or climb or something. He's going to have to do something other than dive, because this Mustang will destroy him. Yep, there he goes. So that Mustang just killed him, and looks like the last threat is that J2M down low, because I'm pretty sure me and this Mustang took care of their high-altitude fighters pretty easily, which was awesome. I don't know you, man, but shout out to you for sticking around with me. Looks like that guy put the fire out, but the Mustang will finish him off. I got confidence. He's a good pilot. He's not playing like an idiot. So that's cool. But I forgot the guy's name already, but I guess he lives. The guy I completely destroyed from behind. I fucking opened his butthole up and completely destroyed it. And he just walked away like nothing happened. Which was quite shocking, to say the least. Quite shocking. Alright, so we're gonna get a nice dive here on this J2. They even see me coming. Like, I don't get it. I don't get how they live so much shots. Sometimes it's a little annoying, but at the same time, I mean, they are small guns, and they do get the job done. It's just, it takes multiple passes most of the time, and it's not a problem with the Spitfire. I mean, the Spitfire is the kind of plane where if you get one pass, it's very likely that you're going to get another pass. It's hard to explain, but it's just because, like, you see how I'm getting so much speed and energy? I'm just energy fighting. I'm not, you know, I'm not overcommitting, and it's almost guaranteed I'm going to get another pass doing the same thing. And it makes it so the weakness of these guns is really negated completely. But the main problem with the Spitfire that I see a lot of people have, and it's very easily avoidable, is the head-on potential of this plane is very weak. It's not good at heading on other planes. It's very weak at head-ons, actually. It's one of the worst planes, in my opinion, in the game at doing head-ons, because its 20s are just not powerful enough, and on top of that, they're wing-mounted, so it's really hard to shoot the wings of other planes. You know, I don't know. I really don't recommend even faking a head-on, because it's a very fragile plane. If you get hit once in that engine block, your engine's fried, and you're gonna have to go back and land. It's just not worth it. And 9 times out of 10, you're versing Germans, and they all have nose-mounted 20s that are just absolutely detrimental to your plane. So you definitely don't want to head on with the Spitfire ever. But we are actually gonna go for this, because mask off, and this guy took a ton of fucking damage, both of these guys actually, and I will strafe his dead body if he lived. Okay, he didn't live. I was gonna strafe his dead body if he lived, but so he's gonna pitch up here in a sec. There he goes. All right, you can take my kill, man. I'm allowing that. You're okay. 07 to this guy and 07 to this match. So what we're gonna do is see, I got a comment saying you guys like those long videos, so I'm gonna give you one, but please just let me know if you don't like it, because I feel like the market's changed a little bit, you know what I mean? And I feel like you guys are, you know, especially even me. I mean, I used to like long videos, but now I don't know, I don't have the attention span. Maybe my ADHD is developing, huh? I don't know. Or yeah, I don't know. But yeah, let's get into the next match. Alrighty guys, we're in the second match, and we're actually not even gonna cut to the action, because long videos, huh? But I'm not being, what is it, facetious, but, yeah, I'm just testing the waters, alright? But, we're gonna do the same thing as last match, climb at the 20 degrees, and do the same exact thing. Despite it being Germans, the Spitfire still outclimbs most of the German planes, if not all of them, just because the lift on this thing, especially at high altitude, you can't match it, and for some reason, to this day, nobody understands fighting a Spitfire at high altitude. Yeah, it's not meant for that. I mean, Spitfires were not made to be high altitude fighters, right? I'm pretty sure they were meant to be like low to mid, because they had gravity fed engines, at least the early ones. Maybe the late ones, the Griffins I know were definitely for high altitude, but this is like right in the middle. So someone let me know, but in the comments. But regardless of that, the lift on this thing, nobody understands the potential, and you should just get away from this thing at high altitude. I don't care if you're in a K4, or a Focke-Wulf, which was meant for high altitude fighting. Gadget doesn't represent this correctly, in my opinion. This plane is, in my opinion, the best high altitude fighter in the entire game, prop wise. It's just completely ridiculous. You can pop landing flaps and just turn on a dime, even at 8,000 meters, and you can climb at like 110 AIS or IAS, which is insane. No other plane can even come close to that. Which means if you're climbing at 110, and if you play this all correctly, if someone tries to follow you, they're gonna stall out, and all you gotta do is do a real stall, hashtag JNorms247 real stall, and you'll be right on top of them every time. And the worst thing they could do is dive, and then you just climb back up and repeat the process. I mean, yeah, it's tedious, but it works, and it pisses the enemy off, and it makes more come for you, and then your whole team can, you know, come from different angles of attack and just strike them from all different sides, and they're in trouble. But, yeah, I mean, this is the plane I got my Sabre with, and, if you're grinding Americans, I really recommend getting your hands on it. I mean, if you're spending money on this game, it has to be on premium aircraft. Never buy Lions, or never buy, you know, premium accounts, you know, that's second. But never use free RP, that's all bullshit. You want to use a premium plane, you know, they last forever, they never go away, and they're always, you know, they're always there when you're low on Lions, or when you want to fly a spaded plane that's usually very good at where it is, because it's premium, and they want their premium planes to be, you know, marketable, so they make them good, very good, like the T-34, yeah, the T-34-85, that thing was very good when it first came out, right? T-34-100, whatever it was called, too good, so they nerfed it. It's like League of Legends, right? If any of you guys play League, I know some of you guys out there probably play League. I don't, but in the MOBA I play, Heroes of the Storm, Blizzard unleashes a hero, or releases a hero. That was so cringy, unleashes. Releases a hero, and they make him insane for like a week. Like, insane, where like you need him on your team to win, or you're gonna lose. You either ban him, or have him on your team, or you lose. And, that OP, like 70% win rate. And then a week later, they nerf him. They get everyone to buy it, and then they nerf it. It's the same situation with premium planes. And, luckily I got my hands on this before it was nerfed, and I got to actually enjoy it in its full potential. But even pre-nerf or post-nerf, it's still absolutely ridiculous. You know, it's a really, really, really fun plane. But, I'm running out of stuff to talk about, and I'm trying to do this in one take for you guys. But, I'm running out of breath. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It isn't as easy as it sounds to just talk off your ass. I don't write a script or anything, I just talk. That's what I pride myself in, you know. A lot of people say I should add a script, but that's not the audience I really want to go for, you know. I want to go for people I could just talk to, be friends with, not really, you know, I could just screw around with, have fun with. I'm not trying to inform you guys on the, you know, modular propeller angles of attack with, you know, shit like that. You know what I mean? You know exactly what I'm talking about. But, yeah. Hashtag JNorbs, most relatable YouTuber. I know, right? I know. I'm so relatable, guys. Hashtag relatable, right? White girls, cringe. I'm cringing again. Alright, stop. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna level out. We're at a nice, safe 8,000 meters. And what that means is most German planes, especially the Focke-Wulfs, have absolutely no mobility up here whatsoever, which is shocking. You figure a Focke-Wulf being one of the, you know, premier high-altitude fighters in World War II would be... Someone's gonna write a comment saying it wasn't actually a high-altitude fighter. I thought it was, alright? High, big-ass wingspan. I don't know. I thought it was. I know the TA's a high-altitude fighter. Don't tell me it isn't. But, yeah, I mean, they roll nicely up here, but I don't understand, like, the physics of it. If anyone out there, like, Dr. George, you have a doctorate in something, let me know, man. No, but seriously, I mean, look, he's way below me. They can't move up here. Like, they don't have, like, this mobility. Like, the Spitfire can fucking move like I'm on the ground. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't even think this thing has boosted ailerons. It's just... I don't know. I mean, I guess the air is really thin up here, but... I don't know. I don't get it. It's absolutely fucking insane. But yeah. So someone let me know if you guys know like any of the physics behind it, because I feel like the Focke-Wulf should be performing better up high, because I definitely don't see enough of them up here. Because, you know, if anyone used to play, I do this every video, and I'm so sorry to be an elitist, but historical battles, the first iteration of realistic battles, used to be called historical battles, where it was historically accurate. Germans versus Allies, Russians versus Americans in Korea, no fucking Germany, none of that. Battle of the Bulge was just German, you know, it wasn't Japan coming in. Yeah, all the fights, at least 90% of the fights occurred really high up. If you watch any of, like, the old videos I had with Intac or, you know, Fly or Baron or any of those, you'd see most of our fights up high at, like, 7,000, 8,000 meters, and they were fucking adrenaline pumping. These fights were insanely awesome because you spent 30 minutes climbing. You didn't want to die. You didn't want to waste that entire time fucking climbing just to die. So, you know, it added this sense of urgency, I guess. I don't know. It was fun, and I feel like planes in general were just better, so people brought them up high because, I mean, they were better up high than they are now. I'm not saying just the Focke-Wulf got hit, but I feel like just a lot of planes in general just seem a lot different up high, at least. But, you know, speculation. Could just be a placebo effect. Maybe just everyone likes to mow the lawn now. And my god, I'm losing my voice. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? This sounds different. Go back to the beginning of the video. I have this like raspiness going on now, or like I feel the voice box, and it's, yeah. Okay, we're gonna talk like this for the rest of the video, guys. Don't smoke cigarettes. Alright, wow, it's sticking with me now, oh my god. I gotta drink some water. It's killing me. Hang on, boys. One take, right? I gotta talk while I drink water. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. I needed that. Yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna dive on this 190 because we got a lot of energy, and I'm not sticking around up there. It's getting boring. Smart move. Wow, the whole enemy team is dead. Wow, wow, whoa. How is the whole enemy team dead? What did I do? Did I join in progress? What the fuck happened? What? I have jip off. Hang on. Let me get in like position for this guy. And check my jip quick, because I'm bugging out. Options. No! Join already going battles. No! How the hell is the entire enemy team dead? Did they bail out? Look at how many fucking... Hang on. I'm gonna overload. Look at how many kills my team has. 6? 6 kills. There's not... Oh, there is 6 dead. No, there's 8 dead. 2 crashed into the ground. Alright, whatever. That's irrelevant. This guy's fucking dead. Please let me get it. Please let me get it. No. 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 No! Alright, I'm gonna play his game. Cutting my throttle. He's cutting his to get rid of that Spitfire, but I'm playing his game. I'm gonna cut mine, and he can't get rid of both of us because I'm going slow. The other Spitfire's going fast, so he's screwed right here. Yeah, I hit him bad there. I want this kill. I'm in a premium plane. I need the kill. Do it up. Spray him down. Give me that. Are you kidding me, man? All right, that's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Alright, so what? There's 2 left, 25 kilometers away, and I gotta talk for that long? You guys are really fucking with me, aren't you? You guys probably hate these videos, and you just say that to torture me. These videos are the hardest ones to record. Oh, man. But, what do we got? We got 3 left. I guess this guy... Is he dead, or no, he just bailed out? I really do miss when they showed the icon of the plane. It was so fucking awesome when you were flying, like, a MiG-9, and you were the only jet in the match. And like jets weren't everywhere at the time. Like finding a jet only game was literally impossible. So like you'd be in the MiG-9, the only jet in the match, and the enemy team would see like the MiG-9 outline. It was a yellow color, and they'd be like, "Holy shit, there's a MiG-9 in the other team." And like everyone took the game more serious back then. It was less like memey. There was no like memes going around the game. So like everyone was like, You know, they'd be in all chat, like, oh fuck, they'd be like in squad chat, alright, let's do this, this, this. It was really fun. It was cool. It felt like a, I don't know, like just a, it was very roleplay, which is very, you know, that's very silly to say and, you know, make fun of me for it. I don't like role-playing or anything unless we're fucking, but, alright. But, you know, in like a military kind of game, yeah, role-playing, it can get fun, alright? Don't roast me. I mean, it's cool to, like, you know, at times, to take it a little serious and buckle down with some friends and fly it out like some real pilots. I don't know. I think it's fun. So, one of those Instagram photos where it says roast me right now in the comments. Roast me. Or should I say, put me on blast, fam. Alright, well, we got a Focke-Wulf, and for the record, guys, I have to tell you a quick story, actually. Thank God I came up with this, because I was running out of shit to talk about. So, my Windows is actually activated, but remember I bought a new computer? Well, I still have the stock hard drive with Windows on it in this computer, and I tried to transfer it over, so in order to do that, I would need my product key on my old computer to prove that I bought Windows. And so, the old computer I have, the product key is smudged. So one of the letters I can't read. So every single letter is correct except the last letter. And I sent a picture to Microsoft of the fucking barcode. And I told them, it's all there. I own my Windows. I got the free upgrade to 10 when you offered it. Blah, blah, blah. Like all this stuff. And they were literally like, no, that's not a real product key. We need the full thing. Sorry, there's nothing we can do about it. You have to rebuy Windows. So I'm not fucking rebuying Windows. That's unreal. So I can't even personalize Windows at all. And on top of that, I can't. I pretty much can't do anything. Look how hard it is to rip this thing. Such a nice plane. But I didn't really lose control, did I? I mean, I still have control. Why is it that sometimes I lose control and I feel like I fully lose control, and other times I lose control and I could still like do stuff? All right, but anyways, I'm getting ADD again. But, yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's weird. It's just weird. Life's weird, man, alright? Life's weird. But, yeah, guys. Oh, man. Oh, God. No kills both matches. I should have 2 kills last match and 8 kill this match, for the record. Yay, the P80. I'm so excited. Yeah. Psych. That's the wrong number! Alright, guys, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Outro music is going to start bumping. It's going to fade up. It's going to fade up. Ready? The generic NCS outro song. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, yeah. Here it comes. Oh, my God. Alright, see ya.